Good evening and welcome to Vision of Asia, the news you can trust and events that move and celebrate our very own South Asian community. I am Pia Jyoti Khatru coming to you from our ITV Gold studio in New Jersey. In the headlines today, in the community news, Sri Ravi Shankar visits New York City, American Muslim Council celebrates Eid, India's most trusted brand Tanishq is coming to New Jersey, US CDC says travelers should still wear masks on airplanes. In the world news, our feature today is on Prime Minister Modi's 3-day Europe visit. Tanishq bags gold, Shaurya claims bronze in men's 10-meter air rifle at Deaflympics. In the finance news, after RBI, US Fed hikes lending rate by 50 basis points, highest in 22 years. Wall Street ends with sharp gains. Sri Ravi Shankar visits New York City. Sri Ravi Shankar, who has touched the lives of millions of people around the world by introducing techniques that alleviate stress and anxiety through breath-based meditation. He has created trauma relief programs for at-risk youth, war veterans, and disaster survivors. In a rare visit to New York City yesterday, Sri had a conversation with John Sexton at the New York Public Library. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Got a couple more questions here. I'm sorry if I don't get to all of them. They were all great. But if happiness is our true nature, why do we get entangled in happenings and lose our happiness?
Well, you have not realized it is your nature. The moment it comes to your experience, it is your nature, you don't lose it. You think you have lost it, you have not. It just gets covered, that's all. It's like someone who is suffering from insomnia, you tell them, oh, sleeping is natural. They'll say, what are you talking about? I'm tossing and turning the whole night, I couldn't sleep. And you say, sleeping is natural. Oh yeah, my dear, yes it is. Just get a little bit treatment about that. Breathe a little bit. You'll have a good sleep.
This is related in a way. How does a person manage or handle their ego? And the person wrote ego in big letters. Why do we fear? How do we overcome fear?
So, first of all, what is your definition of ego? Ego is some identity, I am somebody. Let it be. See, you identify yourself, I am intelligent or I am not so intelligent. Ego can be both ways, you see. It's not that I am the most learned or I don't know anything, I am stupid. This is all identity, isn't it? Your identity is your ego. You say, I am very rich or I am very poor, I am wise or I am totally a black spot, a black sheep. This type of identity we hold on to and we say this is our ego. And we try to get rid of them, this is even bigger problem. Just be natural. The antidote for ego is just being natural. Feel one with everybody. Be natural. Say as a child, what were you? You were not holding on to I am somebody. You were just mixing with everybody. There was some lightness to you. And why we want to get rid of ego? Because it pinches us, it pains us a lot. That separation, we build a wall between us and others. We think we want to show differently to others than what we are not, than what we are. So that tendency can be nullified by being natural. Now, never try to get rid of your ego. If you find you have one, keep it in your pocket. But don't show it all the time. Don't show it out all the time. Keep it with you. If you could get rid of ego, that's the biggest ego, I tell you. I got rid of my ego. Could be the biggest ego. So, I would say, never bother about ego. Just keep it. Keep it with you.
American Muslim Council celebrates Eid Gala dinner at Royal Albert's Palace. The event was attended by a lot of people. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Alaikum and happy Eid to all of our Muslim friends. Craig Coughlin, proud to be here to celebrate this great holiday and the Muslim community. My privilege to be with you all tonight. It was a great event, and thank you so much for including me.
ITV, how are you doing today? It's extremely exciting and wonderful to be here right here at Royal Albert's Palace. We're here to celebrate Eid. Ramadan is one of the widest and most widespread holidays celebrated in central New Jersey and New Jersey. It's extremely proud moment for the Muslim community. I am very proud because we are also going to celebrate Eid in Town Hall for the first time this Saturday. It's a symbolic occasion, but we also have to make sure that we as a culture need to unite and go out of our way to understand one another, and that's exactly what we're doing in Edison Township. I have my colleague here, Viru Patel from Woodbridge Township, and he does a wonderful job here as well. He's going to join the occasion if he can as well. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Congressman Frank Pallone wishing everybody an Eid Mubarak. Very pleased to be here with the Muslim community for the end of Ramadan, and to know how important Ramadan is and to celebrate service to the community and peace and harmony. And of course, I must also say that we must make sure that we're vigilant against any type of discrimination against the Muslim community. So thank you again for all the contributions of the Muslim community here in Middlesex County and in New Jersey.
This is the event that we need to promote. It could be Diwali, it could be Dussehra, it could be Holi and Christmas and all the events for the religious event that bring the community together, that bring the solidarity, that bring the peace. This is what we need globally, that we need to be part of each other community. I thank ITV for great coverage for the great event. Thank you very much. This is Junaid Qazi.
Hello, this is Sam Khan, Chairman, American Muslim Council. Today you see under the banner of American Muslim Council, we celebrated Eid. Hundreds of people showed up today to celebrate the Eid of a special occasion of sharing, of respect others, the community, and a good thing about that, there's so many people of the community, Indians, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, they're all here. So it's what people talk about, there's no difference in the community. We all one community, we all together. Even it's Diwali, Eid, Christmas, we all celebrate. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Woodbridge Mayor John McCormick. I'm here at Royal Albert's Palace with several of our Muslim friends celebrating Eid in the end of Ramadan, and I was at an event on Monday morning over at the Hotel with a whole lot of people, and I said that I wanted to thank everybody for everything they're doing for Woodbridge Township. The community has been terrific, and particularly with regard to COVID, because the MCNJ, the Muslim Community of New Jersey, which has a mosque in Fords, which is part of Woodbridge, did an awful lot of great things for the township when they had COVID testing at a time when it was hard to get the testing. So I explained to everybody how thankful I was and how grateful I was that all happened. And it's just a community that I really appreciate. We're working hard to have Muslims on all of our boards. I just announced or asked Ozair Omarzai if he could help me with getting in a Muslim for our zoning board. My intern's a Muslim. She's a wonderful woman Her dad is on our planning board and our environmental commission. So we have a great appreciation for the Muslim community in Woodbridge Township, and we want to keep that relationship going, and that's why I'm here tonight, to just let people know that Woodbridge has your back because you have our back. Thank you.
India's most trusted brand, Tanishq, is coming to New Jersey. India's most loved jewelry brand, Tanishq from Tata, which signifies superior craftsmanship, exclusive designs, and superlative product quality, is currently running its Grand Trunk Show till May 8th in Crowne Plaza, Edison, New Jersey. I had the opportunity to talk to Kuruvilla Marcos, CEO International Market Tanishq. Let's take a look. I will be talking to Kuruvilla Marcos, who is CEO International Market Tanishq, and welcome, Kuruvilla. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, enjoying my time here in New Jersey.
So this is your first trip to New Jersey, or you have
been here several times before, but this is special because this is the first time Tanishq is actually selling its products in New Jersey.
And that was my question to you. You know, it's great to have a Tanishq in USA with this New Jersey trunk show. So tell me, how has the show been so far?
Oh, it's been phenomenal. The response that we've got has really been overwhelming. We've found that customers have been waiting for Tanishq. They're really excited. Many of them know the brand, of course, from India, being India's largest jewelry brand. And the message that we keep hearing over and over again is, what took you so long?
Wow. That it's like, you know, I honestly am very happy, very excited. As soon as I saw the board, Tanishq is going to be here. So tell me, you know, what is it about Tanishq that makes the brand so popular among people?
So one, obviously, it's from the house of Tata, and therefore, you know, trust, which is really important in this industry, in the jewelry industry, is automatic with Tanishq. It's part of Tata, part of Titan. And that's, I think, the number one aspect. The other really difference that the big difference that we bring is design. We have a lot of designs. We are the leader in designs. It's often Tanishq that brings in new elements into the industry. And that is something that people love. They wait for what is coming from Tanishq every season. And last, of course, is the really unparalleled customer experience that we provide. I mean, once you get a feel of that experience, you'll keep coming back for more.
Absolutely. You know, I have heard a lot about Tanishq, even though I have been in this country for almost 30 years now. But whenever I try to buy jewelry, everybody talks about Tanishq. So just tell us about the Tanishq international brand story. How did it form and how did it come?
So Tanishq has been a brand in India for a long time. We've grown, we've reached more than 400 stores in India. And it's been a long cherished dream to take Tanishq outside of India to the Indians who are present around the world. And so we've done that with stores in Dubai. The first store opened in 2020, and now we have 3 stores in Dubai, with the 4th one opening soon in Abu Dhabi. We are looking forward to opening one here in New Jersey very soon, and the trunk show that we are doing over this week from the up to the 8th of May is really meant to be a precursor to what is coming into the country.
I just want to know what kind of collections are on the display and the trunk show.
Oh, we have lots. I mean, everything from diamond jewelry to gold. Some of them are contemporary, very modern collections that we have, like Kalami Joy, which is a collection of color stones. We have other more traditional Indian-oriented or pieces with Indian stories like Utsav, Aramb, a whole variety, a whole bunch of choices. One of the highlights of what we've brought here to New Jersey for the trunk show is Polki. A lot of Kundan Polki jewelry, because that is all the rage now. And customers here love it. Customers all over the world love it. So we've tried to bring what is fashionable, what is trending, and we've tried to bring all the latest stuff from India.
And any messages you want to give out to ITV Gold viewers?
Just that we are so super excited to be here in New Jersey. We are looking forward to expanding across the country. I know we took a long time to come to the US, and I know that many Indians have been waiting for more and more of their favorite brands like Tanishq to come to India. And I promise you that many more will follow us. And it's great to see Indians thriving, great to see Indians doing so well in their adopted country. And we would wish you lots more success.
And yes, that is Kuravilla Marco, CEO International Market, Tanishq. And I want to thank you so much and wishing you all the best and hoping all my dreams come true with Tanishq.
Thank you, Pia. Thank you so much.
Thank you. US CDC says travelers should still wear masks on airplanes. The US Center for Disease Control and Prevention on Tuesday recommended travelers continue to wear masks in airplanes, trains, and airports, despite a judge's April 18th order declaring the 14-month-old transportation mask mandate unlawful. The CDC said it based its recommendation on current COVID-19 conditions and spread, as well as the protective value of masks. The Justice Department last month filed notice it will appeal the ruling, and it has until May 31st to do so. But the government has made no effort to seek immediate court action to reinstate the mandate. The mask mandate had been due to expire on Tuesday just before midnight unless the CDC sought an extension of a Transportation Security Administration directive. A CDC spokeswoman said, as a result of a court order, the mask order is no longer in effect and is not being enforced. At a Senate hearing on Tuesday, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg cast doubt on the idea that the administration wanted to reimpose the mask mandate. The appeal concerns whether the CDC has the authority to require masks in this pandemic or in any pandemic, which is completely distinct from whether a mask mandate ought to be applied any given day, Buttigieg said. Buttigieg said he agreed that based on conditions on April 13th, when the mandate was extended for 15 days, that it should have been allowed to expire, but said it was a CDC decision. Hours after the April 18th ruling, the Biden administration said it would no longer enforce the mask mandate, which prompted airlines to let passengers end wearing masks mid-flight. Passengers report now that on some flights, 10% or fewer air travelers are wearing masks. Our feature today is on Prime Minister Modi's 3-day Europe visit. Concluding his 3-day jam-packed visit to Europe, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday departed for India after his short stay in Paris, during which he held talks with French President Emmanuel Macron, discussing a range of bilateral issues, including defense, space, civil, nuclear cooperation, and people-to-people linkages, as well as regional and global issues. My visit to France was brief, but a very fruitful one. President Emmanuel Macron and I got the opportunity to discuss various subjects. I thank him and the French government for the warm hospitality, the Prime Minister tweeted before his departure. PM Modi held several high-level engagements with the leadership of Germany, Denmark, and France during the course of his visit, while also interacting with the Indian diaspora in all 3 countries. The Prime Minister also held interactions with the business leaders in Germany and Denmark during the course of his visit. Prime Minister Modi arrived in Berlin on Monday, where he held bilateral discussions with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz before participating in the 6th India-Germany intergovernmental consultations. The Prime Minister said the intergovernmental consultations were productive. A total of 9 agreements were signed between India and Germany, including a joint declaration of intent on green and sustainable development partnership, under which Germany agreed to make an advance commitment of 10 billion euros of new and additional developmental assistance to India until 2030. Tanishq bags gold. Shaurya claims bronze in men's 10-meter air rifle at Deaflympics. Tanishq Srikanth and Shaurya Saini bagged gold and bronze medals respectively in the men's 10-meter air rifle competition in the ongoing 24th Deaf Olympics, ensuring a winning start to India's campaign at the Games on Wednesday. The 19-year-old Tanishq Srikanth notched a commendable score of 247.5 to emerge triumphant, while Shaurya finished third with a score of 224.3. Meanwhile, Shaurya Saini finished behind Korea's Kim Woo-rim to claim the bronze medal and create a double podium victory moment for India. A total of 65 athletes are participating in the Games in Brazil, making it the largest and the youngest contingent ever from India to participate in the Deaf Olympics. India are currently ranked 8th on the medal table with 2 gold and 1 bronze medal. Ukraine tops the table currently with 19 gold, 6 silver and 13 bronze medals. In the previous 2017 edition, India had finished with 1 gold, 1 silver and 3 bronze medals.
Tanishq Srikanth struck gold in the men's 10-meter air rifle competition on day 3 of the ongoing 24th Deaf Olympics in Brazil, ensuring a golden start to India's campaign at the ongoing Deaf Olympic Games. Shaurya Saini, on the other hand, put the icing on India's cake with the bronze medal, finishing behind Korea's Kim Woo-rim in the 8-man finals on Wednesday. Tanishq shot 247.5, a finals world record score, to emerge triumphant as Kim fell short with 246.6, while Shaurya finished third with 224.3.
In the finance news, after RBI, US Fed hikes lending rate by 50 BPS, highest in 22 years. Wall Street ends with sharp gains. After the Reserve Bank of India raised the benchmark ending rate by 40 basis points to 4.40%, aimed at containing inflation, the US Federal Reserve on Wednesday hiked lending rate by an anticipated 50 basis points. It is the biggest jump in 22 years. The Federal Reserve raised its benchmark overnight interest rate by half a percentage point, the biggest jump in 22 years, said news agency Reuters in a tweet. The increase in the Fed's key rate raised it to a range of 0.75% to 1% in order to tame inflation, said the central bank hopes that higher borrowing costs will slow spending enough to tame inflation, yet not so much as to cause a recession. According to the Fed's preferred gauge, inflation reached 6.6% last month, the highest point in 4 decades. And that's a wrap on Vision of Asia tonight. Send us your suggestions and community news that you would like us to cover for our print and television coverage at events@itvgold.com. Follow us on our Facebook handle @ITVGold, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk if you are in the tri-state or in the Chicago area for community news, entertainment, and events in US and India. You can also read the News India Times newspaper online at www.newsindiatimes.com or subscribe to the hard copy by calling 212-675-7515. This is Pia Jyoti Khatru signing off.